I missed a day. Those of you who didn't know, I've been doing Veda this month, vlog every day in August, and I missed a day yesterday. But that's a great segue into what I'm going to talk about today. So for my Q&A video I did a little while ago, I asked some questions, and there were a ton of questions about why I'm going back to college. So I thought that I would just address that in one short video rather than answer all these questions that are all basically the same thing. So for those of you who didn't know, I hurt my back in March, and I work at a grocery store as a sign artist, and I was out on leave, and I've been doing some freelance work. I had done some freelance work in the past, continue to do freelance work here and there, and I realized that if I brushed up on some of my skills, that I would have a viable way to bring in extra money. My straps were all kerflooey. So I thought that if I went back to school and brushed up on a few things that I need extra skill in, that would help me to be able to take on more freelance work or do better at the jobs I do already. You know, who knows? So I'm not pursuing a degree at the moment because I don't want to take a bunch of general ed classes when I know what I need. I'd rather, if I'm going to spend the money on credits, I'd rather spend them on classes that are useful to me at this phase in my career and life and whatnot. I am going to be pursuing a couple of certificates though that are in like technical areas like HTML type things, business type things, things that can help me in the long run. But other than that, I'm going to be just taking some digital design classes. I'm taking an animation class this time around. I'm going to be taking some studio arts classes, in part because I'd like to brush up on the basics. I'm not very traditional in how I do some things, which means I've let those skills lapse over the last decade. But I'd like to refresh them, and I'd like to learn some things that I never had the opportunity to. So that's kind of why I'm going to school. Part enrichment, mostly trying to further build on my toolkit and my skill set that I already have. So that's why I didn't do Veda this week. It's my first week of school. It's my kids' first week of school. I was hella busy and stressed out and overwhelmed. And yesterday I also happened to have my choir practice. So I was just on the go all day and I didn't have time to film. And I was like, fuck it. But we're all human, right? But I'm still here recording today to keep going. And now that hopefully our routines are going to start getting into place and I get used to the idea of being a student again, because it's been a little bit of a awakening. I mean, I'm 36. I haven't been a student since I was 20. So it's been 16 years and it's getting some used to. And it's getting used to the fact that in one of my classes, almost everyone else is a high school student. That would be my animation class. I hope that let you know a little bit of what I'm doing, why I'm going back to school, what's going on. I'm not doing the full degree thing, but maybe that might change my mind. I might get more into this and think maybe I should pursue a full-on degree. I don't know. And thanks to all of you who asked the questions of me. I really appreciate all of the interest. And I will be getting to the rest of the questions from that video as time goes on. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time.